aim of providing the best quality products as reasonable price to everyone who uses them. Over the years, FIHL has become synonymous with quality, quantity, and excellent service. Today, we have Mr. Amarjeet Singh Gulati, founder FIHL, with us to tell you more about the brand and the business opportunity available in market. Amarjeet ji, first of all, I would like to welcome you on our panel. And I would want to request you to please tell us more about the brand and the opportunities available for our investors in the market. Over to you, Amarjeet ji.
Thank you, Ranaji. Welcome to all my participants. Madam, the brand FIHL, we got registered in 2008. But before getting registered, we were into the business since 2002. We started into the Sikh religious products with the basic knowledge of the products and explored the products with the high quality products and the best prices in the market. But in the 2004, we applied for the registration and we got the registration little bit late, and we started actually 26th of Jan 2008 under the brand FIHL. Now currently we are having 3 outlets in Mumbai and Navi Mumbai. Last year, with the help of my daughter, who joined last year, we just planned to go ahead and generated the tagline, groom your identity. This is our tagline. Tagline specifies the vision. This is the vision to lead the high quality Sikh apparels and the grooming products, product selling company that embraces the diversity, showcase Sikh culture and promotes self-care and grooming among men, women and kids with a one-stop shopping experience that ensures the confidence and comfort for all. The main reason was to go with the franchise. The thing is that we are based in Mumbai and hardly there is any shops in Mumbai. We are having Sikh religious shops regarding the Sikh religious products in the Delhi and Punjab. There are thousands of the shops are there, but there is no quality. There is no brand. Just like the tourists are going and purchasing the material, but they don't know what to buy, when to buy. Just like a local person is selling a soap. Yaar, mere ko ek soap de do, kaun si company hai, we don't know. Give me the oil, we don't know which oil you want to purchase. So we just started with the brands. And last year, we introduced our brand iBeard in the cosmetics. And we launched the iBeard, the no gas spray, which is with aloe vera, which is not available yet now in the market, in the cosmetics that the Sikh persons are using for the Sikh groomings. So we launched that product. Along with the iBeard, we also got registered with the brand AirCod. This is meant for apparels. All the turbans, materials, head coverings, bandanas, etc. Will come under the brand of AirCod. And both the brands are registered with a private limited company, Prefito Cosmetics and Apparels Private Limited. The thing is what the people are in the Delhi and the Punjab. The people, if a person wants to buy a turban, the shops are keeping only the turbans. If he wants cosmetic, then he have to go another store. If he wants something else, go to another store. With the grace of the gods, it's a one-stop shopping experience. What we are giving. And why we are starting in the Mumbai and Pune? Since we are based in Mumbai and Pune, we will start from Mumbai and Pune itself. Because there is a lots of the community living in the Mumbai suburbs and the Pune cities that they want the products. And every time they want to buy, either they go to the customer from Pune comes to us, or he has to go to Delhi. Person from Nagpur comes to us, or he has to go to Delhi or Punjab. There is no proper store in these cities. So we are going to launch another stores with the along with the Franchise India. If anyone wants to answer, have any questions, or shall I continue?
Sir, I think we shall first go through the run through the PPT and then we'll go for the Q&A.
Shall I share the PPTs?
Yes, please.
Okay. Can all see the PPT? I've shared the screen.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Is it visible now?
Yes.
Yeah. It is the first strategic plan. In the main, we have written how we generated, how is the Punjab, and what is there in the different of the shops that are there in the Punjab. Most of the shops are there in Delhi and Punjab, but there is no proper shops in other states and the other cities even. And there is no even quality. So that takes us to the brand FIHL. Our main is the respecting and forwarding the cultural aspects of the present and the next generation is the best way to preserve our legacy. And our customers are the top priority. And we work very hard building a long-lasting relationship. Our mission, purpose, value, and vision is very clearly written. The vision is what? To go a step ahead. The main thing is the mission. We create and operate a business focused on delivering a customer experience that exceeds the people expectation. Now, what is this expectation of the customers and the people? The customer expect a lot, but in Mumbai, it's hardly their expectation is fulfilled. Hardly any shop who caters their needs. And in the FIHL, we started and succeeded in all these things. It's a passion. It's my passion that it is we are able to do all these things. So in the next, India is moving towards the organized retailing. It's a very strong customer demand. It's a heavy customer demand in India. So it is the largest population base and is amongst the youngest nation. Total Sikh populations, basically majority the Sikh population is in India, then in UK, then in Canada, US. As far as the economy is considered, this is India's 6th largest economy. India has an opportunity to become the US $10 trillion economy in the next 10 years. Different aspects of the India's changing shape of the consumer and the consumer products. Indian retail market is having in the year 2018, and the difference is the 2026. It's a huge gap that we have to fill up in the market. This is the Indian retail market. The new age India consumer is moving from product to brand experience. मैडम पहले ऐसे होता था कि अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट लेना है तो जस्ट पीपल आर गोइंग एंड आस्किंग यार मेरे को एक टर्बन दे दो, वी डोंट नो द ब्रांड. पहले ऐसे था सर मेरे को एक साबुन चाहिए, गिव मी अ सोप, यू डोंट नीड उनके पास कोई ब्रांड ऑप्शंस नहीं थे, इतना एक्सपीरियंस ही नहीं था. पर ऐसे टाइम के यार मेरे को पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का ही साबुन चाहिए, मेरे को पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड की ही टर्बन चाहिए, मेरे को पर्टिकुलर ब्रांड का ही कॉस्मेटिक प्रोडक्ट चाहिए. तो मूविंग फ्रॉम द टाइम कंज्यूमिंग टू कन्वीनियंस लेड शॉपिंग, यार मेरे को एक प्रोडक्ट चाहिए जिसपे मैं टाइम भी बचाऊं. इफ यू सी कस्टमर इज आस्किंग फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट एंड इट नीड्स दैट, तो आज उसके पास उतना टाइम है कि वो जाके वहां पे वो पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट ले सकता है. तो एंड वी आर ट्राइंग एंड हेल्पिंग द कस्टमर्स कि उनको वो प्रोडक्ट इजीली मिल जाए और अंडर वन स्टोर मिल जाए. तो जो इंडस्ट्री की डायनेमिक्स है वो भी पूरी तरह से चेंज हो रही है, जो ग्रोथ रेट है वो भी पूरी तरह से चेंज हो रहा है इन द लास्ट कमिंग 5 to 10 years. तो इंडिया इज गोइंग टू सी टोटली डिफरेंट इंडिया. तो इनके जो फॉर्मेट है, इंडियन रिटेल फॉर्मेट है, जो डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर्स है, उनके जो ऑनलाइन स्टोर्स है, स्टैंड अलोन स्टोर्स एंड द बुटीक्स, We are going to exclusive brand outlets. हमारे जो सिख वर्ल्ड है तो totally we are going to provide the customers को proper shopping experience. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई सामान आया लिया और चला गया. उनके पास हम we are giving the proper kind of the service what they want, what kind of the cosmetics they are asking for, and what the difficulties they are facing. The difficulties they are facing, there is a problem they are facing, and we are having the solution in all these things. And we are providing the solution. This is the gap that we have covered. We have tried to cover the gap that exists in the market. Now it is a expansion plans are there. Little bit of SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, opportunities, and the threats. Strength is what it is a company-owned stores, and with the grace of the God, we are already running the 3 stores profitably, and we are already having a good R&D teams, and we are going to bring the new SKUs in our brands, and the price is also going to be competitive and with a strong gross margin. Opportunities are the other complementary products and the services that help to enhance the trading density. And again, exclusive brand outlets. Exclusive brand outlets, it is just with the help of the Franchise India Limited only that we are going to enhance the business. There is a growing demand and the modern trade. Older the persons जो पुराने थे उनको जो particular product चाहिए था वही ले रहे थे, पर आज जो today the customers जो educated है, young बंदे हैं, they want the different products और उनको different product चाहिए और अच्छी quality चाहिए, the best rates. So we are also having an online store presence. Weakness is the current EBO retail presence in the cities and no direct presence in the metros with the EBO format. Since we are having 3 outlets in the Mumbai only, it's 100% correct that we don't have physical presence in the other metros and the other cities. And the threats it's going on because the competition is always there, but the experience and the products quality what we have, it is a plus point for us. The criteria and the description sequence जो है वो मैं आपको बताता हूँ. Credibility is the established name, successful operation, product range in the market through physical stores, online retail and the distribution, and find growing acceptance. Again, the market trends. Growing market demands for the modern trade format. Everyone, हमारे मैडम line में ऐसा है कि we're having the online stores in last 10 years, but the customers in every phone, in every digital display, electronic display, the colors of the cloth material looks different because of the different resolutions and the colors. जो customer है उनको वही पसंद है कि सामने आके feel करें fabric, which is not possible in the online. You cannot feel the fabric online. So there's full scope to come to the stores and feel the product. And moreover, we are having a lot of the collection. Over 150 colors in the turbans to select from. So we are having a good collection. और इसमें जो हम लोग ऑनलाइन देते हैं तो ऑनलाइन एवरी स्क्रीन रेजोल्यूशन में अलग होने की वजह से वो कलर जो है वो डिफरेंट दिखते हैं, तो कस्टमर्स को वो परचेस करने में इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. दे जस्ट बाय द कॉमन कलर्स, 4 to 6 कॉमन कलर्स ऑन द ऑनलाइन, रेस्ट अदर कलर्स दे हैव टू कम टू द शॉप्स. और हमारे ये जो कॉम्पिटिटिव एडवांटेज है, दिस ग्रुप इज अ फुल रेंज ऑफ सपोर्ट जो हमने उसको पूरी तरह से बैक्ड बाय अदर ब्रांड्स, पूरी तरह से उस पे काम किया कि जितने भी हमारे ब्रांड्स हैं, वी आर नॉट ओनली हैविंग आवर ओन ब्रांड बट अदर ब्रांड्स आल्सो दैट वी आर ऑलरेडी डीलिंग इन. We are having a one brand that is very commonly known in Delhi and the Punjab, that is known as the Simco, comes under the cosmetics, and from the last 30 years we are already we are the distributors for that product. So we know the customers base, we know the retail criteria, how to reach that customers, how to reach that particular shops. Next is the documentation system. It's develop the operation manual and the training program, and we welcome the persons who wants to get trained. Since we are into the business, it's a totally different kind of the business. Not कि आपने कुछ खाने पीने का कोई सामान बेच रहे हो, nothing is electronics, nothing is auto vehicle, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. It's a totally different brand. So you need a particular training. So we are already ready to provide the proper training format also. Documentations are also very simple. The business is very highly scalable and sustainable. one thing I want to say, in our business, in the communal business, there's a Sikh world related to the Sikh religious products. Team, you will not know that in the Punjab or the Delhi, more than 95% it is the unorganized sector. So I will try my level best to get into the organized business. I cannot promise that in my life I can give you to 100% organized, but at least we should reach 40 to 50% organized. तो ये मेरी जिंदगी का एक है मोटिव है कि हम लोग जो बिजनेस 100% अप्रोक्सीमेटली अनऑर्गेनाइज चल रहा है उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करें. और ये फर्स्ट रेंज में जो फर्स्ट हमारा प्लान है वो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द आउटलेट्स इन द मुंबई एंड पुणे, and in another stage we are going to start the outlets in the all the states except Delhi and the Punjab, and in the final stage in Delhi and the Punjab. And the team, we congratulate you कि आपने मुझे इसका मौका दिया बोलने के लिए. And today in the morning only I received a call from abroad also. This is thanks the team, thanks to the Franchise India कि उन्होंने हमारी मार्केट कल की है. उसकी वजह से मुझे आज अब्रॉड से भी कोई कॉल आई है, बट फॉर अब्रॉड आई एम नॉट ट्रेंड. मैं उसके लिए रेडी नहीं हूँ. आई एम विल जस्ट स्टार्ट इट फ्रॉम द मुंबई एंड द पुणे ओनली. हमको आगे जाके मुंबई पुणे के अलावा टायर 2 टायर 3 सिटीज और उसके आगे हमको विलेजेस में भी जाना है. तो ये हमारा मतलब जो मेन जो है कि हर बंदे तक हर नियर बाय एटलीस्ट 10 to 15 किलोमीटर्स में उसको कोई ना कोई स्टोर मिल जाए जिससे वो अपनी जरूरत की चीजों को अच्छे ढंग से पूरी करके यूज कर सके. दिस इज रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट. द थिंग इज दैट सिंस द प्रोडक्ट्स आर टोटली डिफरेंट, yet there is no competitive like this as far the today's considered. There's hardly any competitor. So the return on investment is a very good investment. The person who wants to invest, it's a very good chance. It's approximately 24 months में जो उसने invest किया ROI उसका complete हो जाएगा, and approximately 385%, approximately 400% इसका result है 5 years में. 5 years में he'll be getting approximately 385%, which is closer to 400%. It's a very good result. और जो हमारा sizable जो retail experience है, we're having a good retail experience through retailing, through wholesaling, B2B or B2C. So the franchise is franchise owned and franchise operated system we are going to launch. It's a very ideal partner profile what we are looking for: the strategic, operational and marketing financials, store operations, operational marketing. It's a low mid investment. It's not high investment. It's a low mid investments business plan. This is the ideal partner profile that we are looking for: the individuals having the experience and the knowledge of the retail industry, young entrepreneurs and the corporate employees wanting to have their own business, individuals having prior experience in the retail distribution of the apparel industry, individuals with the local market connect and experience handling larger areas, investors with sufficient financial bandwidth and apt location. One thing I want to add in this, Madam, Punjab में ऐसा हो रहा है कि every second person or one person in a family is trying to set abroad, and that too specifically in the US and Canada. Most of the parents are ready to invest 25 to 50 lakhs so that their kids go to the Canada or US and settle there. But it's not so easy. वहां जाके भी it is not sure कि आपने अगर 25-50 lakhs लगा दिया तो आप चले गए. और जाके भी अगर आपने वहां जाके अगर आपको प्रॉपर जॉब नहीं मिला, प्रॉपर इनकम सोर्स नहीं मिली, तो there is no surety that your money will be back within a time frame. So it's my duty also to tell the investors, यार इतना इन्वेस्ट करके बच्चों को बाहर भेजते हो तो 20-25 लाख लगा के अपने इंडिया में रखो, अपने बच्चों को अपने सामने रखो, उनको सामने बढ़ता जो है वो देखो, उसको ग्रोथ, उसकी एक्सपीरियंस लो कि वो कैसे एक्सपीरियंस हो सकता है. और इसमें कोई लॉस का कोई चांस ही नहीं है. जो हम लोग काम करें और हमको इसमें लास्ट 20 years वी आर वर्किंग, तो इसमें 100% इसमें कोई रिस्क फैक्टर भी नहीं है. Again, the reasons to partner with the Sikh Fund is a vast India opportunity. Again, the brand strength and the franchise benefits. franchise में उनको जो support functions लगेगी, we are ready to do all these things, and an ongoing online, offline, wherever there is a need, will be there to assist at all stages. Reasons to invest is again selling on the reputed in the organized marketplace, branding and reputation, high quality products, protocols, technology, quick adoption, and the replace or the repair policy. Madam, one thing I want to add, जब हम 2002 में हमने जब ये स्टार्ट किया, पूरी इंडिया में किसी ने भी किसी भी ऐसे कम्युनल प्रोडक्ट पे बारकोड नहीं लगाया था, and we started with that. Now it's 20 years. Each and every product that we sell is having the barcode on that, and it's not new for us. So we are already technology driven. जब भी कोई जरूरत लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी की आएगी, we are there to adopt the latest technology too. Financial snapshot में the reason जो इसमें लिखा हुआ है, there are the two areas required. One is a 300 square feet, one is the 1000 square feet. It's a 300 square feet, it's a 21 lakhs, and the other things are on the screen. Again, cumulative ROI is 385%. The things what we cover in this in 21 lakhs, I want to just share it with you that what we are going to in 21 lakh, what we are going to give. In 300 square foot shop, approximately 5 lakh rupees is the interior, store furnishing, equipments, etc. We have also covered in the 21 lakhs, we have covered the license and the permits required, and the launch marketing expenses of 50,000, including the franchise fee, including GST fee. What we have also included, if the shop is on the rent, we have included the deposit also. Tentative, we have taken 90,000 deposits for the 3 months. As for the consider it's a 300 square feet, 30,000 rent. That depends on vary from location to location. We have covered these things. We have covered the rentals. We have covered the HR cost for the 3 months. We have covered the other expenses. And the total package is 21 lakhs, including 3 months. All the expenses are covered for the 3 months. And stock is, as far as the stock is considered, it is 9,72,000 stock that we are going to keep in the in the 21 lakh. So similar is with the 1,000 also. It's just like a 3 times only. So it's clearly written how to approach this franchise acquisition, where it is possible or not. It's in the sheet. It's a rollout plan is also there. What is pre-phase and phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, where we are going to do, which cities we are going to do, what is our expansion plan, and rest on. That's already I have explained you that we are going to start with the Mumbai and the Pune, rest is the other states. And finally, we are going to enter in the Delhi and Punjab. Why Delhi and Punjab in the late? The reason is what? Since there is no brand recognition in the Delhi and Punjab. So in the initial first stage, we will 100% going to start with the brand recognition. And then only we will move ahead. The same thing, these are different attributes: strategic, operational, marketing, and financial that we are going to provide you. The rest is already the form is there that you're going to fill it up, how to fill it up, and what is the initial application form, NDA, letter of intent, and the legal forms. And already told you that it's a we are going to give it the proper training. No second thought. Thank you. If anyone wants to ask some question.
Sure. Thank you so much, Amarjeet ji. Thanks a lot. Your brand itself is wonderful. The concept itself is really beautiful. So firstly, I would want to request my panelists, if they have any questions, they can put up. Then I do have some questions to take up from my Q&A box. I'll take up them later. So Shakti ji and Rupesh ji, if you have any queries, any question, let's start with you only.
Sir, are you looking for expansion in South? Which locations are you looking for, sir?
Thank you, ji, sir. First of all, I'm looking at the current stage. We are looking for the Mumbai and Pune itself. Then it will move towards the other state. Definitely, we are having the existing customers from the south also. We are having a lot of the customers from the Chennai, Bangalore, from the Goa, in the different states. We are already having the customers online existing. We are having, but 100%, it's definitely that we are going to move in the south.
Okay. Thank you.
But presently, you are not doing any.
Yeah, it's a second stage. It's a second stage.
Towards south also.
Yeah.
Okay. Rupesh, if you have any questions, you can take up. Meanwhile, I'll take a few questions which are there in my Q&A. Mr. Bal Bhaskar is asking, can a other religion person can also launch Sikh World?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And if anyone want to only sell on online, how much it will cost?
Sell online? I can't understand.
Like, let's say if they only want to sell these products, your products, which are there in Sikh World, on online platform, do we have any concept here? And is there any costing which we can offer?
Madam, yet we are focusing on the franchises.
We are basically focusing on the offline stores right now. You're not focusing on online.
But if someone is interested, so we can move ahead. It's nothing is a question. But our major plan is the offline stores.
Correct.
Because
So after this, we are only
already having online store.
Offline, but we can give it a thought. Like, let's say someone is looking for any kind of online, selling.
Online channel partner also, it's possible online channel partners.
So we can think about it. So it's not that we are not doing it. It just we can plan it out. So what is the minimum investment is required to start this business? Let's say you want to start your business. So what is the minimum investment which is required just to get it a start?
Ma'am, it's very clearly specified. The minimum investment required is 21 lakh rupees, which includes your 3 months rent, deposit, and the other expenses. The stock is approximately 9,72,000, approximately 10 lakh stock. Another is the interiors and everything on the machineries. There's a minimum 21 lakhs we have to start with.
Okay. And let's say if someone has already a store, I mean, a shop is there, but it is not related to the products which you have. So do you allow shop-in-shop concept also? Like a section for Sikh World if they want to do it this way. So do we have this kind of option as well?
Madam, yet we have not planned. Okay. Because our main focus is exclusive brand outlets.
Correct.
हमारा जो plan है वो एकदम clear है. So we are going to for EBO.
All right, got it. Perfect. Or one thing, sir, I would want to ask, what marketing support do you provide to the investors, partners?
Madam, it's a very good question. Marketing का जो question है, what we are going to support. If you allow me, I can share it. कि हमने जो हमारा मंथली जो प्लान बना हुआ है उसमें हमने पूरा का पूरा शीट में ना कवर अप कर दिया है कि क्या क्या उसमें
आप जनरल ऐसे ही जस्ट बता दो.
The thing is what there are the two types. One, we are going to charge approximately from the sales we are going to charge 2.5%, and we'll give every marketing benefits to that particular store. If the person is not ready, then we'll already market. Apart from a particular store, suppose we are having the 25 stores, 100% we are going to market for the 25 stores. But if a particular store wants to give the importance to that particular store only, then we'll charge from just a 2.5% from that sales, and we'll market their particular store. And it's clearly written.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. Thank you. One last question I would want to ask, and we'll move forward with this. Sir, how many stores do we have live available right now in market?
We have 3 physical stores and 1 online store.
We have 3 physical, and we are already there in online store also. Which locations we already have stores?
The main store is in Mumbai, Sion.
Okay.
It's a very popular area, Sion Kolivada. It's a very famous area. The main store is in the Sion only. Another is in the Kharghar, Navi Mumbai. It's near to Panvel. Another one is at Kopar Kharane near Thane. We are having,
we have 3 stores
already
physically available in West right now.
No, we don't have any store in the Mumbai West area.
Okay, all right.
One is in Mumbai, another is in the Navi Mumbai.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Amarjeet ji. Thanks a lot for sharing the details with us and with our investors and the participants who are there on this live webinar right now. I personally even, and I'm sure the people who are watching you live, they must have liked your brand itself, because you are doing a special brand wherein you are promoting your own religious things, so it's anyway special to you, I'm sure. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for sharing your concept, your dream, your project with us. Thanks a lot. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So moving forward to our next trend, which is a concept of an innovative and disruptive idea in the field of healthcare diagnostics. Flebo.in says any test, any lab. Today we have Mr. Sushant, Chief Operating Officer and founder member at Flebo.in. Sushant ji, first of all, I would like to welcome you on the panel today. And I would want you to put some light on your brand, because the way it is written, any test, any lab, is something which is new. So I would want to put some light on the the concept, as well as share the opportunities available in the market for our investors. So over to you, Sushant ji.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Madam Neha, for giving us this opportunity to come on this platform today. I am Sushant. I am one of the founding members and the Chief Operating Officer for this brand. Is my screen visible to all the panelists and the listeners available?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
It's visible. Okay, that's great. All right. So as our tagline suggests, any test, any lab. So let me brief you that this is an innovative concept in the field of healthcare. As the tagline suggests, any test, any lab. That means any diagnostic test that a patient or a consumer wants to go for, and from any lab of their choice, is available on our platform. So what does it mean? So let me give you a similar example so that people out here, the investors who are looking for, would be able to get an idea about it. You can say we are a replica of a policy bazaar in the healthcare segment. So for example, if you want to buy a policy today, you would go to Policy Bazaar and you can see all kinds of policies available from various different players. You can choose, compare between their prices, their benefits, and then you can take an informed decision. In terms of healthcare, this facility was never available. Anything that you do, even if you want to do aviation travel, you have possibilities like Clear Trip, Make My Trip, wherein you can go and search for various flights based on your preferences, based on your availabilities, and then you take an informed decision. Whereas in healthcare, this was not possible. We're the first one as an aggregator who have come up with this innovative idea. We started this company, we formed this company in November 2021, and we started our operations in Delhi NCR in April 2022. It's been over a year in Delhi NCR, and we are now expanding our operations pan-India. We have started with few labs in pan-India. And as we move forward, we have partnered with Franchisee India so that we can start our franchisee operations here. Now, in terms of franchisee operations, this might be different from any typical brick and mortar store that people have been accustomed to in terms of franchising. For us, we already have the state-of-the-art IT services in place, the IT systems in place, all the apps and other things are in place. The franchisee only needs to come on board with us and start the various marketing activities of ours and take a revenue share. As I move ahead with this one, let me show you what does this market segment means. But prior to that, if you can see my brand presence as on date today, that is map of India. Wherever you see those red dots, that is where Flavor.in is present. In Delhi NCR alone, we are clocking more than 1 CR of revenue every month. And in terms of number of tests that our platform is doing, we are closing around 600 to 700 average tests every day. If you look at bigger labs, any labs, I don't want to name any labs here though, any bigger labs, they are probably closing in any particular city somewhere around 800 to 1,000 tests with, decades of experiences into the market with their brand names and all. We being a small baby, just a year old, we ourselves closing around 600 to 700 tests a day. This technology and what we bring to the table has been validated by various industry experts, various doctors. As you can see, one of the doctors saying that Flavor.in and so on and so forth. So what is the USP of our portal is, I'll be just clocking from one place to another so that I'm able to, give you a little bit of variety on my screen. Just give me a second as I move from this place. Okay, I have brought you to my working platform. So this is my web portal. Of course, we are revamping our portal once again now. If you see, based on a PIN code, if a customer comes in and types for a particular test, I've just tried to type for a test now. I go to book. I see a variety of tests available. For this particular test, a variety of labs are available. If you'd see, there are so many labs that are offering this test in this particular PIN code. And based on their pricing, they have been listed on this platform. Sorry for that. We even have their Google ratings. We know the processing time of a test. This is crucial because, whenever you have a doctor's appointment, as on date today, if you book a test from a particular lab, you are at their mercy. They would say that Sham tak report aa jayegi, or you will get the report by evening. But in evening, when does the evening start? It starts at 4, 5, 9 o'clock. Nobody knows. And you are at a position wherein you have to meet your particular doctor and you don't know when your report is. You're probably going for a doctor's appointment and it might get cancelled because the report has not come on time. So here we are trying to be transparent and opaque as much as possible. Customer can decide based on various certifications of lab, because for some, an NABL certification of a lab is important for the quality. Whereas for some, even an ISO certified lab might be good enough. Second, there are good labs available in and around your locality. So you can even check which are the labs that are available in your locality. So this kind of possibilities that our platform is providing. So we are providing varieties of lab on our platform. Second important thing, we have various health graphs. Today, whenever you're doing a test from a particular lab, few years back, you used to get your report as a single user password online. You download that report and the report is gone. Today, labs have come up to a place wherein they are giving you smart reports. That means for the particular test of that day, you get a smart report. Now, what happens if you are hopping labs? How are your parameters performing? You don't know. Who knows that? Only your family doctor. That's why the concept of family doctor is common in India, because we do not have a common platform wherein probably if you did a vitamin D test in January 2022 and you did a vitamin D test in December 2022, where do you rank? If you have done a series of tests, where do you rank in each parameter? Those things are not available in the market. We have a healthy graph on which all those things are possible. And that is one of its kind in the market. And that's what we are bringing to this table. If you'd see, this is one of the most innovative and the disruptive technology that is available in the healthcare segment today. And we are the first one where all of your known labs are available. including labs like Dr. Lal, who are probably more prominent in the northern part, Metropolis from the western side, Thyrocare from the southern side, Patkind, SRL, which has recently changed their names to Agilus. We have Newburgh, we have Redcliffe, we have Orange, and neither not to say the local and the regional labs that are available in the market. Even for example, on the southern side, we have Aarti Scans coming to our platform. We have Bioline, we have Esther Labs. All those labs are available on our platform. Okay. Now, what is the market segment from the investor standpoint? Let me take you to a small calculation sheet that is available. This entire lab market is fragmented totally. If you look at it, we have close to around 1 lakh labs available pan-India, which seems to be quite high because, before we started off, we also thought, probably there are 15, 20 major labs that are available. But in Delhi NCR alone, we have more than 5,000 labs available, which was an eye-opening to us. Now, if you look at it, 60% of them are pathology labs, 40% are radiology labs. Now, what kind of tests are being done in the market? 45% are chronic diseases which doctors are recommending. 45 are around acute. And today's generation, what has happened post-COVID, the present generation, all of us has become much more proactive with our wellness. So we have started with preventive packages. So that is 10% of the market. Now, if you look at the market size of this country, we are looking at 15 billion US dollar market is the present segment. That means today, 15 billion US dollars of tests being done every year in India. And by 2028, it is growing to be 28 billion. And if you look at any of this segment, let it be Policy Bazaar or Make My Trip, in all these various segments, 90% of today's market, any booking are being captured online. On healthcare, we are the first one, the early mover who has moved into this segment. And we are suggesting that forget 90%, even at 10%, the company is looking at a revenue of 2.8 billion US dollars within the next 3 to 4 years' time. Okay. Now, to look at the various investment size, we are starting our franchisee opportunity along with Franchisee India, Pan India. That is our first phase. On the second phase, we will be moving globally. We are already in discussions with the other consultants. Now, in terms of investments, these are the 50 major cities that we are starting with, which will be our focus in the next 3 to 6 months' time. And then we will be moving to the rest of India. We have categorized cities into 6 segments. Our franchisee and the 6 segments are based on population. If you look at healthcare, everything has to be demand and supply. So what is the demand? Demand comes from the population. If you look at Maharashtra, Mumbai, we are talking about close to around 2.5 crore population. There is an estimated of 5,500 odd labs available in Mumbai. Okay. What do you need? As a franchisee, all you need to pay us a franchisee fee. Our franchisee fee for Mumbai is around 25 lakhs. Okay. Do you require an office space? You can even work from a home office. Why? Because once you are empaneled with us as a franchisee, you can straight away go ahead and empanel those local labs for us. So as a franchisee, what is your task? You are empaneled, you are given only 2 tasks. A, to empanel all the local labs and the regional labs available in your city, in your territory with us. We will drive in the business using our marketing and sales plan. You just have to follow up on the various payments that happens with these labs. For this, we are giving you 4% of the net revenue that comes to the platform. So let's say if there is a test for 1,000 rupees and the lab has offered a 20% discount, so the net price is around 800 rupees. So 4% of 800 rupees would come to you. And the best part out here is that you don't have to wait for the company to do your invoicing. We have a robust system in place wherein this 4% goes to your wallet immediately when the tests are being booked and being collected. What happens? We will show that 4% on your wallet, and the moment the test has been collected, that 4% gets remitted to your wallet, and that from that wallet, it can be transferred to your designated bank account. So that means you are at your own ownership of transferring that funds, and you are in control of that money. Okay. Why do we say a home office? Because if you look at since you do not have to do any particular sales activity, or there will be no walk-ins to your place, you can even start from a home office, or a shop and shop model wherein you probably already have an office and you just have a small desk or a marketing person or a salesperson, business development guy who is sitting and doing those marketing. Still, we have considered those calculations in place, same 300 square feet, as average rent, and this is where you will lead to. With an investment of 29 lakhs only for a place like Mumbai, it is probably the cheapest franchisee option available in franchising India. If I'm looking at a small place like Noida in Uttar Pradesh, though it is one of the metropolitans, your total cost, your franchisee fee is 2 lakh, your total cost of operations would not be more than 6 lakh rupees, presuming you don't even have a computer in place. If you have those, then probably you are only shedding out 2 lakh rupees with us. That is your investment opportunity, the investment that you need to put in place. Okay. What are your targets? What we are saying, let's say if I'm taking the example of Mumbai, we are talking about, around 5,500 labs that are available. We are saying in first month, you are able to empanel only 54 labs. We have a small 1%. Then we are talking about 4% and get gradually increasing. And this is how you are empaneling the labs for the next 24 months. And at the end of 24 months, you're probably getting around 2,700 labs on the platform. All right. Now, if you look at what is the business being generated from these labs, okay. If you look at Indian market, as per the studies, we will definitely provide you all the studies. 70% of the population does a test somewhere or the other in a particular month. So looking at the 70% of this test, these are the number of tests that are being taken by this 51 labs today. And we are saying, if you bring them to our platform, this is where your potential will come in from. Since we are targeting two segments, pathology and radiology, talking about only pathology, where the average ticket size is around 750 rupees in the market. We have taken an average ticket size of only 500 rupees because there are various discountings that will get in place. Then your earning potential first month would be somewhere around 1,400 rupees, your 4% share. Overall, we have not even taken that you are doing any business for the first 5 months. Even then, if you look at your total earning, the franchisee earning in next 2 years from joining to us is somewhere around 93 lakhs. You have invested 29 lakhs and your earning potential in 24 months is 93 lakhs. This is where we are coming from and what we are bringing to the table. The most innovative, crucial, and the fastest growing healthcare market, we get being the early movers, we ensure that the franchisees who would come and join us would reap the benefit from this. This is what I had to say about this brand. If somebody has any other questions, I'm happy to welcome any of those. One thing definitely I would say, this is what the disruption that we are bringing in. Variety of labs, nobody has it. Nobody has on our platform, apart from these big labs, we have Healthians, we have Tata 1mg, we have MediBuddies, the biggies who have been disrupting the market, they are empaneled with us now. Then the storage, the digital health that we are talking about, all your data would be stored with us at any given point of time. You are at your own will, can see how your health parameter graphs are. Secondly, if you are traveling, you don't have to worry about going back to your hometown and seeing your family doctor. Since your reports are with us, with all parameters, you can just walk into any doctor, any general physician, and he or she would be able to see your reports and your graphs across various labs. So that means you will get the right medication at the right time. Competitive pricing, pan-India coverage. And if you see our ratings, we have close to 32,000 odd ratings at 4.9. In Google itself, we have around 3,000 ratings with 4.9, which is highest in any industry that you can look at with that number of feedbacks. Thank you from my side. I'm happy for any questions that comes in.
Thank you, Shanji. I'll start taking up the questions from the Q&A box, and then they will move forward to our panelists who are there. They may ask something. So the first question is, kindly elaborate that what job to be done by franchise partners.
Okay, the first thing the franchisee partner has to do is get registered with us, open up a franchisee, become a franchisee of us. Second, based on their franchisee, their territory would be defined. Third, they have to reach out to all their local and regional labs and empanel them with flabo.in. So that means they have to go to a particular lab, tell them, hey, look, today you are doing so much of business. We will provide you with additional businesses. Get yourself empaneled on flabo.in. That's all. Once they do that one, our team will get in touch with the lab and we will empanel their test and their test packages that they are offering on our platform, along with their various due diligence that we will do. Once this is done, we will drive in the business using our online and offline marketing and sales. That is the first part of the franchisee. And as and when the business increases from this lab, they would require to reconcile their various financials that are happening, invoicings that are being done with the lab and flabo.in.
Okay. And is this available on only online platform?
Only online. We are not a brick and mortar store, because today's generation is online. Right. Today, everybody is online. If you look at, even my dad is on WhatsApp today. He's 83. He's on WhatsApp. Unheard of. I don't even know whether I will live till 83 and what I will do at the age of 83.
So one more question is there. Mr. Varmik Vyas is asking, what is the fees in Ahmedabad?
What is the fees in Ahmedabad? Just a second. I will just pull it out. Ahmedabad, we are talking about 25 lakhs. And we will have only one partner in Ahmedabad. We will have two partners in Ahmedabad. As you can see this, Ahmedabad has a population of approximately 1.15 crores. So there are estimated 2,500 labs. So it is very difficult for one particular franchisee partner to handle that 2,500 labs. If somebody is willing to, we can look at it, but we do not want to get ourselves, locked down to one franchisee partner, and in case that person is not able to perform, it will not be justice to both of us, not for him, not for us as well. So we are preferring for two franchisee partners there.
In one location, right?
In Ahmedabad. If you look at my screen, I don't know whether my screen is still visible or not.
It's very much visible.
Yeah. So, but if you're looking at Jaipur, if you still see Gujarat till Surat, we are talking about two franchises, because Surat also has around 80 lakh population. But if you look at Jaipur, it is 42 lakh population. So one franchise is good enough with 900 odd labs to be taken care of within 24 months.
All right. One more question is there. Mr. Deepak is asking, Patna, Bihar franchisee cost. What is the cost for Patna and Bihar?
Patna is in third category. Here the franchisee cost is 15 lakhs. It has a population around 28 lakhs Around 600 odd labs are available. 15 lakhs is the franchisee cost.
Okay.
And one person will take care of the entire city.
Marmik is asking, will you help for paneling the lab also?
No, we have already empaneled major labs. So for example, somebody joining in Patna or in Ahmedabad, and there is a test done from Dr. Lal or SRL or Metropolis in Patna or SRL, Patna or Ahmedabad, they will already benefit. Though they have not brought in this lab, we are still paying them 4%. So we will not help you. The task of the franchisee is to get this labs. Like in a brick and mortar store, you have certain inventories and the customer comes in, you have to convince the customer to buy that product.
But the labs are already there.
Our labs are already there. So whichever labs are already there, we are giving you the benefit.
Correct.
We are not even charging the lab to get empaneled with us. Let me tell you, let's say a place like Ahmedabad, since Ahmedabad was the first name that came up. There's a lab called Sushant Lab in Ahmedabad. They have a small lab, but they are not tech savvy. They do not have an e-commerce platform. Now, if I show you my platform here, let me close this. I'll go back. Presuming this is Ahmedabad location, and I'm searching for a lab. Let's say this is my lab. The moment it gets empaneled, we are giving them their web page. So this will be Sushant Lab. Sushant Lab's all details will be here. The test packages that Sushant is giving, lab is giving, everything available. Overview is available. Any packages that somebody wants to buy, he or she can directly book from here. The moment you are booking, you are still on my platform. But see the lab doesn't change anymore. So that means without having your IT, I am giving you an IT wherein you can be e-commerce. It's not only my sales that I'm driving it to you. Tomorrow, if Neha wants to book something with Sushant Lab and she says that, no, I'm comfortable paying online, right, because I will have a track record of what I'm doing. The person cannot take that one. They can get empaneled with our labs and they will get an e-commerce platform. You don't even require a website. This
That's
website,
how also we can earn. Like we are empaneling labs on our website, wherein they get direct, direct patients, I would say, or customers who would want their reports to be generated on the basis of the samples being collected. Got it. Understood.
they can, yes, they can. But reports, we will only show those reports if the test is being booked through us.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, you have certain HIPAA compliances that you need to be taken care of. You have GMP compliances, good medical practices compliances, wherein personal data cannot be shared. Once you go through us, then we take the consent. That's why we are able to store it with us.
Correct. One more question is there, which I would want to take up. Which minimum criteria to be taken care for paneling is required to ensure certification of lab?
See, typically what happens is that every lab has a business. Irrespective of whether they have a certification or not, they do have a business. Why? They have a name of their own, probably in their own gully. Right. If not somewhere else, or in their own country. So we, while ensuring the lab, we ensure a couple of things. A, we identify whether he has this business legitimately or not, whether they are performing those tests. Second, the premise that they are doing it, whether that premises is being either leased out or in their name or not.
Right.
Because we do not want any, hindrances that needs to happen. Third, we do regular qualities checks at regular intervals.
Okay. And
based on that one, we are empaneling them on our platform. Rest is customer history. As I showed it to you before, let me show it to you once again. If I'm talking about vitamin D, go in here. You see so many labs are available and each of them has their own ratings. And these are Google ratings, not my rating. This is what people are talking about. So that means a customer coming to my platform and booking a test from a particular lab, they are already doing an informed decision.
Okay.
And if you see, the lab has, Dr. Lal lab, it is selling vitamin D for 1,500 rupees, whereas Healthian is selling it for only 350 rupees.
Yeah, actually, you're going to get a full comparison of all the labs.
Exactly.
there.
Which nobody has got till date. So from a consumer perspective, as I told you, it's just been a year. We are clocking around once year revenue every month, doing around 600, 700 tests only in Delhi NCR region. And once we are moving forward, this is what we are looking at. And with 2.8 billion revenue potential only at 10%. So that is the potential of this market.
Yeah,
And
actually,
though we started off with Delhi NCR, we are still putting Delhi franchisee on open.
Sushant sir, from my understanding, now that we've got this differential pricing being mentioned here, why would
Right.
a customer look at an product which is little highly priced here? Why would that brand want to get onboarded with us when in their own margin they'll be doing it offline?
Okay.
Because onboarding these brands, what will be my sales pitch to them to onboard them apart from the IT platform which we provide?
Mr. Saktivel, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question?
Please, sir, please.
Have you booked any tickets through MMT, Make My Trip?
Yes.
Okay, there are options of Jet Airways, Vistara, vis-a-vis Go Air, SpiceJet, or any other brand.
Yes.
Why does a customer probably goes for a higher ticketing with an Vistara or an Jet Airways? Probably their on-time performances, probably their certain qualities that they are giving, which you're comfortable with. While if you do not have any options, but you are looking at cost sensitive, then probably you would prefer a late night flight, which will be much more cheaper, or you will go with someone who has the cheapest in the market. So both customers are available. If you look at Delhi market, for example, in Delhi, you have test available, a health package available at 299, 399 rupees, which is probably unheard of in different parts of India. But there are same tests being given by some premier labs, which are probably selling it at 3,000 rupees. The set of customers are different. So here the customer's preference for a test depends on his or her preference of the particular lab. It is not me or you who are deciding. You will decide your own test. For example, you want to do let's say a vitamin D test, somebody has told you. You would probably go to any XYZ lab and do a test, which is probably the cheapest, because you just did something and you are obliging that particular doctor or somebody who wants it to do. But you are diagnosed with something wherein you want the particular report at a particular time and you want to ensure the highest quality taken care of. Then probably you would not even mind going to a higher paid lab. Secondly, somebody coming to your home to do a collection, presuming that you are not walking to the center. Somebody coming to your home, how do you ensure the person who is coming in is qualified? If you have trust with my lab, Sushant lab, then probably you will only want Sushant's lab's person to come in place because he or she has come down a couple of times and the experience was painless. Even if you have to shed out a couple of rupees more, you would not mind.
Sushant sir, I'm very clear from the consumer point of view or the customer point of view that I'm very much convinced. I'm trying to understand for onboarding in lab, why would the lab want to be part of our web page? See, because you're talking about a customer who is wanting, if all this pricing is not listed, I might not even come to understand that the same service is available for a lesser price with this brand. No, if I'm not here, so how would I pitch it to an lab? That is what I want to understand.
Okay. First of all, if you see the national labs, the tier 1 labs, most of the tier 1 labs are with us. So the question that you are talking about, a franchisee would not face that problem because we have already taken care of it. The bigger labs are already with us. Point number one. Point number two, what happens, this bigger tier 1 labs that you're talking about, who are priced a little bit pricier than the other ones, they have those prices expensive because they are using an expensive model of a particular machine, which probably I, as a smaller lab, I'm not using it. Okay, so his quality or their quality, they will vouch upon. They will even vouch upon the sample being collected on time and so on and so forth. Third important thing, nobody wants to get rid of any additional business that comes in place. So once you are online, they also have their online platforms in place, but they will still get some percentage of the share from this online market. Third. Fourth, what happens? This tier 1 names, they are standard everywhere. The pricings are standard everywhere, whereas probably a mid-tier or a lower tier 3 lab would have pricing differences. Now, who are offering them a discount? For example, I want to do a vitamin D test and I come to my platform here. I could see Healthian is giving it for 1,550 rupees. And the same way, I'm getting it for probably Orange Lab for 1,400 rupees. Okay, so the pricing difference is just 150 to me, if you look at it. Now, I'm still inclined towards probably Dr. Lal, which is at 1,550. If I go directly walk into Dr. Lal, I have to pay that same MRP. But being on Flabo.in as a customer, the customer gets an additional discount, which lab is benefiting from. For example, lab is not offering any discount, but Flabo.in is offering discount to the customer, so lab gets benefited. So if Sushant wouldn't have gone to Dr. Lal at 1,550 rupees, then it would have gone to Orange. Now, at 20% discount, Sushant would directly walk into Dr. Lal. So their additional pricing is coming in place. And when you talk about these bigger labs, even today, from a consumer perspective, what they would do, if you have to do a test, you would probably Google how much this test is costing with Dr. Lal, how much it is costing with Anand or probably Newberg, how much it is costing with an SRL. But we have brought that into a single platform. Dr. Lal never competes with probably this gentleman who is probably giving it at 400 rupees or 300 rupees. They are never their clients. They are competing with an SRLs or they are competing with a Newberg. That's where they're getting an additional advantage because we have derived in more businesses from them. And if you see, if they've empaneled with us for last 1 odd years, so that means there has to be something that they are benefiting from the platform. That's why they're there.
Okay.
But yes, you had a very valid question. And that was the reason why we, as a company, we thought of getting all those bigger names with us first. And now opening up the franchisee, now it becomes easier. Now any Sushant lab or Neha lab would come and join.
Very well explained, Sushantji. I would want to take up the next question. What will be the fee of Nagra and Ujjain?
In Ujjain?
Yes.
Ujjain, I think we are not listed out here. I do not have the exact number with Ujjain, but I think it is less than.
About MP because it comes in MP only.
Yeah, so I think we do not have Ujjain on our list in the first 50. So Ujjain should be less than 7 lakh population. So the fee, franchisee fee is only 2 lakh rupees.
Okay, 2 lakh rupees. All right.
Should be, because I'm just presuming because we couldn't get it in the first 50. The gentleman who is asking can probably help me out. What is the population size of Ujjain? I'm presuming it is less than 7 lakhs.
There is one question which Hemanta is asking. Doctors are the first people or person who refers lab. How a franchise can bring him into the business? Okay,
very wonderful question that you have asked for. Today, doctors, yes, are prescribing labs, but there is an underlying statement why they are prescribing those labs. Now, if you look at the market segment has changed. What has happened is that today, when a patient walks into a doctor, if he or she has written those tests, either the person will do the test from the lab that the doctor has prescribed. B, he would walk into a pharmacy where he will buy certain medicines and the pharmacy is prescribing those tests through some labs that are tied up with them. Or third, they will still do that lab, but they will try to find some discount coupons. If everybody would recall here, when Paytm and PhonePe started of this world, I still remember, because I used to Google where I can get a Paytm coupon to pay if I have to make a payment. Now, the same lab, if it is empaneled with Flavo.in, how does it matter to the doctor? He or she still gets a report from the particular lab, but the consumer gets benefited because they get an additional discount or a cashback.
Very well said. Thank you so much, Shanti. Those we still have questions to ask, but because we do have limit of this webinar and we run out with the time, so we always try to cover maximum questions. And I would want to first of all thank you for your time and for sharing this beautiful concept with us and our people out there. And I must say that the concept itself is new in market, especially in this industry, in healthcare industry. So we don't have anything like this out in the market wherein we can do the comparison with labs and for the reports. So all the very best for the prospect and the models, and I'm sure that we are going to get very good results for the same. So thanks a lot. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you so much. Before going, I just thought that I should say this out, since a couple of franchisee people were asking in various places. To give you a figure, last 1 year, in terms of the company in the marketing itself of the size, we have already spent around 23 CR. So 23 crores of investments have gone into this company. I thought that would be crucial to know for anybody to make a favorable decision with us. That yes, if in Delhi NCR alone we have done it, so we can do it. Secondly, for marketing and any sales that we do, sales of course is a different ball game. Marketing sales, because we have a dedicated call center, we already have 50 odd seats available where people are doing it. In terms of marketing, we are already part of G Networks. So G Media has partnered with us to do our marketing on televisions. Even Bennett Coleman, which is the Times of India group, the Economic Times group, has also partnered with us. We have already signed a deal of almost 19 to 20 CR with them for pan-India marketing using their various channels. So entire marketing support would be given from the company centrally.
Perfect, wonderful. This is again an add-on with the brand, so which is really lovely, and it's going to help everyone who is going to join or shake hands with you in terms of business. So thanks a lot. Thanks for your thanks for the details you're sharing with us. Thanks a lot. Have a lovely
Thank you, everyone.
evening and all
Thank
the
you,
very
sir.
best for the brand, sir. So
Thank you.
for the panelists and for the participants, thank you so much for your time. And I believe that the brand details, insights shared will greatly benefit you to choose the right opportunity and the option for your business plan. Again, I would like to give you a reminder to open the link we are sharing with you on your email, on your registered email ID for India's biggest business expo, which is coming up on 15th and 16th July at Pragati Maidan, Delhi. I'm sure you never want to miss this opportunity to meet all the brands under one roof. If you have questions, and I'm sure you still have, and I'm sure that your questions were not answered during the live event, so we try to cover maximum question. But still, if there is anything which you want to ask, we plan to get back to you within the next day or two. Also, you will receive an email on your registered email IDs just after this webinar. I request you to share your queries and feedback on our email IDs. Also, you can get in touch with us on our hotline number, which is 9717683838, or you can WhatsApp me on my number 8800493728. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening to all of you. Thank